Hi guys, and welcome back to the Fantopian Readers. So in today's video I am going to be doing a bit of a book haul, and this book haul lasted a little while. About a month, maybe a little bit over a month, but I really wanted to show you guys the books that I got because I actually did get a book package today, and that reminded me that I wanted to film this video. So let's get right into it. So the first books I have are part of the School for Good and Evil series. Honestly, I've recently been obsessed with different fantasy books, whether they're middle grade or young adult. I've just been obsessed with reading them. So the first one is just, the cover looks like this, and I got this in paperback, and yeah, this one was just great. So this is the first book. The second one is The School for Good and Evil, A World Without Princes, and this one was also really great as well. So the next book is The Last Ever After, and this is the third book in School for Good and Evil, and again this is paperback, and this is the last book in the school year series, so I forgot to mention, but the first three books in this series all take place at the school, whereas the rest do not, and I'll show you that. Fourth book is Quest for Glory, and this is where it changes from being at the school years to being the Camelot years. So this basically takes place out of school when they have graduated from the School for Good and Evil, and it follows their quests and their journeys. And so yeah, this is book 4, and again this is a paperback. Now this is a different edition, if you can't tell. This is quite different from, for instance, if you look at the backs, this edition is all just the one color edition with the number on the spine, whereas this one is just formatted a bit different. This paperback is basically what the hardcover edition looks like, but in a paperback form. The fifth book in the series, The Crystal of Time, and as you can see, I ordered this on Amazon, and this got back to the original kind of layout or edition, as you guys can see, and this one was so great. I just absolutely loved A Crystal of Time. The next book I have is the Ever Never Handbook. Most of these books are from School for Good and Evil because I've just been loving it, but yeah, so this one is the Ever Never Handbook. This is without the dust jacket on, so I'm gonna go get it. So this is what the book looks like when it doesn't have the dust jacket on. I actually really like the way it looks. It has the swan crest, and it's just this really pretty like maroon burgundy color, which I love that color. It's one of my favorite colors. With the dust jacket, so this is what the dust jacket looks like. I'll just hold it up. This is what the dust jacket looks like, and I also really like the look that this has, but yeah, the illustrations are absolutely stunning. The Width of the World by David Baldacci, and this is the third book in a series, which might seem a little weird that I just have the third book and I haven't actually read the first two yet, but there's an explanation. So my grandpa actually loves David Baldacci's books, and he a little while back, so this isn't recently because of everything that's going on currently, but he did go to a used bookstore and he picked up this book, and once he started reading it he realized it was like a teen young adult and he wasn't really into it. This is a fantasy, I believe. It kind of has like a fantasy dystopian type cover. So I don't know too much about this book going into it, which I'm not going to be going into it yet, but I did just get this book. Oh yeah, this is part of the Vega Jane series. So I have 3 more books, and I just got these in the mail today, and I actually ordered these books off of Book Outlet. Now this is my first time actually ordering from them. I did actually find great deals for 3 books from School for Good and Evil, and so as you can see, I've collected all of the paperback editions so far. The 6th book is coming out, and I am getting it, but it comes out in hardcover, and then it will come out in paperback like maybe a year later, however long it takes for them to come out with the paperback edition. Now on Book Outlet, I did see that they had 3 hardcover editions of the books, and that was book 1, book 2, and book 4. So first off, we have book 1. As you guys can see, this cover is pretty familiar, except there is actually a difference. In the paperback, first off, they are different shades. It's just different. And I honestly love these hardcover editions. These ones did come, I didn't know this, but I'm totally fine with it. Comes with deckled edges. I know a lot of people, there's some controversy if you like deckled edges or not. They actually don't bother me. In fact, I kind of like deckled edges. And I kind of loving how these have deckled edges. Like, I think it just looks good and it's unique to the book, so it's even more different from the paperback edition. Now we have A World Without Princes. Honestly, I just love this cover once again because of so much more detail is on the cover, like so much more is just on there. Look at these covers. Oh my gosh, I actually love that. I feel like, again, this is simplistic, but I love it because it just has the crest and it just says A World Without Princes. This book is the 4th book, and this is Quest for Glory. And this book is so pretty. So this cover is the same exact one as the paperback edition, as I explained before. I don't know if I'm going to be so extra as to buy the paperback edition in the other edition, but I may just be that extra, so again, we shall see. And all these do have deckled edges, so when I do buy the rest of the hardcover books, which all I need is book 3, The Last Ever After, which I'm super excited because that is one of the bigger books and a Crystal of Time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to go check out another one of our videos, and see you next time. Bye!